Rob, if you were a betting man, what are the odds of this going through?
Absolutely none. None at all.
Zero?
I can't. I mean...
Not even a 5%?
No. I mean, the DUP, even if... I sat down yesterday, looked at all the numbers again, and I concluded that if everything went Theresa May's way today, she might just get it over the line. But one of those things was the Democratic Unionists saying they'd vote for it. They said this morning again that they won't vote for it. I was talking to one Tory last night who reckoned around 30 members of the ERG are still not going to vote for it. The other thing that she needs is Labour MPs to come over. There was an amendment this morning that might have given some of them cover to come and vote for it, but that hasn't been selected, so that's not going to go through. So, no, none. No.
Okay, so what are we looking at? A long delay? A very long delay? 12 months?
Well, it's not clear. I think there's still a very good chance that we leave on the 12th of April with no deal at all, because that's the default position. If you remember, today we were meant to leave with no deal unless you got an extension. Theresa May might have to ask for yet a further extension, but the moment she asks for an extension on the 12th of April, it will by definition probably be for at least 9 months, possibly a year, and then we've got to have European Parliament elections. And nobody really wants us to have them, because for Labour and the Conservatives it means that they've got to have elections, it will become a de facto second referendum, and for the EU they're really worried that populist parties here will, in their view, infect the elections in other member states, so you get a big rise of populist parties represented in the European Parliament, and they don't want that.
Professor, we're just hearing from the DUP saying that there's no chance that the DUP will change their mind on a deal today. But the only thing we know, I think, with certainty is actually Parliament does not want a no deal. That's fair, right? That's the only thing that we know. So would they not rather, if they had to choose between a no deal and a long extension, would they not automatically choose a long extension?
The trouble is, it's not theirs to decide. As far as an extension is concerned, it requires the unanimous agreement of the EU 27. The only thing that Parliament can do unilaterally, the only thing that Westminster Parliament can do unilaterally, is to revoke Article 50. And the Court of Justice, that's the Supreme Court of the EU, said before Christmas, yes, absolutely, we can revoke Article 50, we can stay a member state on existing terms. But as we saw from those indicative votes earlier this week, there wasn't a majority in Parliament at all for revoking Article 50. So therefore, we're back into the realm of either three choices. Either we leave with no deal on the 12th of April, or we ask for an extension, or we adopt Theresa May's deal. And we've just heard that it's very unlikely we'll adopt Theresa May's deal.